Thank you for the best field trip ever. It turns out that it's harder to fly a plane than it looks. I learned that there are some aircraft that can go on water.
I also want to say you guys are really nice people.
Here at the Palm Springs Air Museum, you get to interact with the aircraft. The artifacts themselves tell a story. How much more living history can it possibly be? How can you say to yourself, what would have been like more so than that? This Air Museum has the unique opportunity to have students walk in the door and to ignite something inside of them that they may not have known was there before. I think one of the most unique things about the Palm Springs Air Museum and what we do here is the fact that young people get to have conversations with people that have had experiences World War II, Korea, Vietnam. They get to engage with veterans, people that have made a career out of being willing to sacrifice themselves for our country and our freedom.
I always say that people that don't know history are likely to repeat it. And I think that it gives kids, and particularly older kids, a better view of the military and what has gone before them and what their fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers went through.
To be able to be up this close and personal with these aircraft, I think it's really an experience that they've never had before, and it's a learning experience. And I think it does inspire them to learn more.
I've been able to talk to these young people about the experience of ejecting from an airplane when it's going very fast and what your body goes through when you do that ejection, and then the specific and special kind of fear you have when you're on the ground behind enemy lines and hoping that your fellow Americans come and get you.
It's one of those light bulb type of moments for many students that they can walk through and say, this gentleman or this lady that's here in front of me has done things for me and they didn't even know me. But yet they felt that my freedoms and my life is so important, they were willing to lay down their life for it.
The specialness of having our students come is they learn something different. They learn something hands-on. They're able to experience it and see everything instead of just us teaching it in the classroom. It's very difficult for us to teach about airplanes when maybe we don't have the knowledge about that. And when we come here, the people that are here, they're very knowledgeable and they give our students a lot of information that maybe they've never even heard about before. Most of our kids didn't raise their hand when they were asked if they've been on a commercial airplane. It was maybe 1 out of the 34.
They're just in awe. They're, wow, look at that, look at that. Every little thing is just exciting. Just a balloon, the pictures on the wall, and just being here somewhere else that a lot of my students don't get to do. The drive is just even fun.
Our country is a place where if you can prove yourself, if you can work hard, and if you can show yourself to be of good character, you can succeed. That's a goal that I think we want to set in students' minds. We want to give them that inspiration that despite where it is that they may have come from, if they work hard, they can achieve whatever it is their heart desires.
Today, kids in school don't get to go on the tours that they used to because there's a real expense. You have to pay for the buses now. They don't have the budget to do it. And where we as the Air Museum provide the bus, the meals, and the tour, it's more than just a day out of the classroom. It's a day that they have a good time and learn things.
Just last week we had a youth tour in here, and the teacher was saying we wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the Palm Springs Air Museum. The little kids really love it. It's a lot of fun.
As a young person, you come in wild-eyed, and here are all these different pieces of machinery, and you sort of have a youthful notion of maybe what they do. And you think you're the expert. You're a kid, right? And you know what everything does. And you get to go through the museum and somebody is talking to you and saying, well, you're right about that, but it's a little different. Or, well, you know what? This is actually what it did because, I was there, I saw that happen. I think that is the sort of thing that you don't forget. This is an actual real life experience with the real aircraft, with the real people. It's living history.